There are two comments behind me in reference to one situation with my divorce, and I want you to pause and read both, okay? So I use those two comments as examples because they were both talking about the exact same situation. Whereas one person was very passive, like, oh, you should let it go and move on. The other person was like, no, you need to fight for your rights. I would argue that the person that said fight understands their value better than the person that says let it go and move on. Some of y'all are suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, from living under both capitalism and patriarchy. And if you are a black woman, you in particular suffer from it because our labor isn't valued. We were expected to be the mule of society, do all of the same work a lot of the times that men had to do, plus all of the work that was seen as traditionally women. So we had to work right alongside men in the fields and then come in and still do the work that was traditionally a woman's role. That work literally was free for a very long time and then undervalued in society. So when a black woman says, I spent X number of years married to this guy, there have been, we're just going to make it financial, a lot of financial benefits that has occurred during this time that we were married, and I am going to fight for everything that I deserve. I'm going to fight for everything that I am entitled to under the law. Even if that law says go after the other woman, I'm going to do all that I can to get everything that I feel I deserve. Okay? That means I understand my self-worth. I understand what I'm entitled to. I understand the labor, emotional, psychological, and physical labor that I put into the relationship, and that it is valued. And I have every right to go after and fight for what I want. I remember when we broke up and one of his relatives told me, just move on. He doesn't want you anymore. Move on with your life. I understand her sentiment because it happened to her and she didn't fight for what she was entitled to, but I'm not that woman. I understand my worth and I understand my value. And that's why I fought for everything that I have now. Something to think about.